stream was on Beltane.
We had an audio issue this whole time, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yep. We will proceed.
We will proceed? Okay. Oh, goodness. Such is life with technology. Things just so happen to go wrong or don't go as planned. So, Odin says that we had an audio issue, so I'm not sure what all was caught or what all was heard.
None of it.
None of it?
Mike was muted.
Dang, okay. Alrighty. Well, because Odin gave a lovely little speech, so, what we might have to do is we might have to, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I'll be right over.
We might have to copy and paste it to a post and post it on the Sanctuary of the Phoenix page or in the community groups or something. Because Odin worked really hard on this speech, and I don't want it to not be I don't want the words to be deaf. I want everyone to hear the words that were spoken. So what we'll do is after stream, I will have Odin copy and paste over the speech so that everyone can have an opportunity to read it at their own pace. Is that okay?
Yeah, it wouldn't
right.
be one of our streams if we didn't have something technically go afoul.
I know, right? Hey, Flo. Hi.
So, sorry about the audio loss. We will trim this video for the replay so you won't have to suffer in silence.
Oops. It happens. It's Mercury retrograde, okay?
It is.
So anything technology-wise can have issues, relationships, communication, business, jobs, transportation. There's gonna be flubs. So it's just part of the course of Mercury retrograde. We're just gonna have to unfortunately deal with it. But from what I heard, July 10th, I think, or the 26th. It's one of the two. It's either July 10th or July 26th.
Oh, it's like it'll be done on July 12th.
Okay, July 12th? Okay.
It'll be completely done.
All right. So, yes, July 12th, Mercury retrograde will be done. So we are almost over the hump. We are almost done. So we can deal with this. We can live through this. It's just going to be a pain in the ass. Cat. Okay, so our familiar has grown an affinity for the fish tank lately. And what he'll do is he'll go over to the fish tank and he'll now start to bat at it and annoy the piss out of the fish.
Get him to swim.
He just likes them moving, likes them swimming. So, hey, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, it's been a crazy busy weekend. Not only were we putting together like the bits and pieces of the ritual for tonight, but we actually had a major surprise happen. So for those of you who may not know, we don't get to see my mom that often. She lives on the other side of the state, and the only times we really get to chat with her is video calls. And the last time I got to see her in person was just before my grandma on that side of my family passed away. So it's been really rough. Not getting to, see my mom, not getting to chat with her, not getting to hug her, give her a big hug, and, mother-daughter stuff. And so about a week to a week and a half ago, my mom got a hold of me and said, hey, I've got a chance to get to come to your side of the state. I want to come see all you guys. And so we didn't tell the kids. Oh, well, go stop him. Go stop him. So we didn't tell the kids what was going to happen. We left it a big old surprise for everybody. and it was completely worth it. I was at work when my mom arrived in town, and they got all settled in the hotel, and then they came to the store that I work at to see me. And the moment I got the message that she was at the store, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, she's not here, no way. And then she said that she was back in the pets department, which is not too far away from mine. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I legit think my mom's here. I'm like, I've got to go see this a minute. So I quickly just bolted out to her and gave her the biggest hug and started crying. And it was so amazing to get to see my mom. And then she got to finally hold her grandbabies for the first time. My son is 4, almost 5. Well, mine, Odin's, our son, is almost 4, or is 4, almost 5. And he had never been held by his grandma. Never been in person with her. And same with with our daughter. And so they got to finally meet their grandma in person for the first time. And the meeting just went way better than expected. The kids completely adored my mom. And it was so much fun. And we have a little visitor, apparently. Hi. What you doing? Aren't you supposed to be in bed? Hey. Excuse me. Excuse me. Aren't you supposed to be in bed?
I want to be in here.
I know, baby, but it's time for bed.
It's time for bed, Papa.
Hey, go to bed, please. Come on. Do you want Mommy to walk you to bed? Come on, I'll walk you to bed. One moment, everyone. I gotta get the little back in bed. Come on. Hey, come on. Let's walk back to the room. Come on. No.
And I'm just getting the page up
Come
on
on. Hey,
my device.
come here. No, come here. Dude, come here. Val, come on. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time.
The joy of littles. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulty. It must have been from when I had to fiddle with the audio on our last stream. I just never completely fixed it.
Probably. Sorry about that, everyone. Of course, littles.
Yeah. So.
Alrighty. So anyways, it's definitely been a very busy weekend for us and for our family.
Exhausting.
Yes.
And it's hot, and we have the air conditioner off because it makes a racket.
Yes, it does. It overpowers the audio, coming through the mic into the production system. And so we got to keep it off. And then it's like, last I checked, it was like, it went down to like 80 something. Alright, well, temperature finally went down. It was like high of 94, 95 today, something like that. It was pretty hot. And we've actually got rain coming in right now. It's actually rain showers that we're hearing out the window. But yeah, we've got the window open so that we can have at least a little bit of air come in here, especially since we will be lighting incense in a few moments. So.
Yes, and we've got to be mindful of our time because at 11:51 we will be doing a watch party so we can all watch the sunrise over Stonehenge.
Yes.
That was part of what was in my yearly message, but I'll probably record this independently and put it up somewhere.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it is time that we get going on ritual so
I
that
agree.
we can be done and get ready for the watch party. You guys are more than welcome to join us in the watch party after the stream. We will be there, both Odin and I, on our private accounts. We'll be into the watch party watching. If you guys have any blessing requests, please ask us in the chat or in private messages, preferably the chat because then we can see them as they pop up. And then we will do those at a certain point during the ritual. So if you need luck on buying a house, if you need good health because you have health conditions negatively affecting you, good luck on a job interview, anything, literally anything. If you have family or friends that could use blessings sent their way, please let us know and we will definitely get to those. So, all right. Are you ready, my dear?
I am ready.
All right. I'm going to start lighting stuff on fire.
Okay.
If you have any questions regarding the items that we use in our rituals, please let us know and we will let you know where we get our items from. And while I'm doing this, Odin can speak a few moments about a couple new pages that we have on our website.
We're expanding our website, that's for sure. I've still got a lot of stuff that I'm still writing on, a couple of them. But I added a page for our partner organizations. And I added a page for our suppliers. So the information, brief information and links to websites of the various partners that we work with and the suppliers that we have are up on the website, and soon we'll have a clergy page up and running, and I have a space where people can request an invite code so people can join the website now. Just a lot of little tweaks here and there on the website and optimizations. So nothing too big yet, but big things are coming.
Yes.
Oh, and in our sanctuary, we also, on our community on Facebook, we also have a mentoring program now. So that's
Exciting, big things.
Yep.
We will definitely go into more detail on these items as they become more available and as we have more information to give.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared to make any kind of announcement on
I'm sorry.
the changes that were going on with the website. Nothing really too big is going on, just some little behind the scenes changes and optimizations and getting things. We're getting a lot more traffic now.
Yes.
So we're just trying to get everything taken care of.
Do you want to tell the good news of our partnership?
I'll let you.
All right. Just recently, Odin reached out to an organization here in Michigan named Hands of Ear. They, the person who runs it,
Two people.
Okay, excuse me. Sorry. One of the two people were actually previously part of Gallows Tree and Wotan's Folk.
Or one of them. We don't know exactly which.
We know that they were part of one of them. Okay. Anywho's, we know. For those of you who do not know, Gallows Tree and Wotan's Folk are white supremacy groups hidden under the guise of paganism.
Mm-hmm.
They are not pagans. Open and shut case. They are not pagans. Much like the Nazis did, they are taking pagan symbols and using it for their hateful propaganda.
Yeah.
The swastika was actually originally a Native American symbol before they turned it into a Nazi symbol.
Well, let's get to
yes.
what this organization does and why we've partnered with them.
Yes. So this organization, due to the fact that one of the people were part of this hate group in the past, they were able to free themselves. And so as part of this organization, they are trying to free others from the grasps of hate, bigotry, racism that is within hate groups such as Gallows Tree and Wotan's Folk.
Yes.
So that is the main goal of Hands of Ear, is to reach out and offer these hands to pull them out of this hatred and into love, into acceptance, and to help them see the light. And we have, Odin spoke with one of the leaders of this group and said, hey, we know about these, hate groups. We don't like them either. We speak out against them too. And why don't we team up so that we can,
share some resources.
Share resources, share information on what we all know. And this is becoming a very beautiful, very, very much needed partnership, because a lot of the goals that they have, we embody in our sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
So we are very excited to work with you guys at Hands of Ear, and I am looking forward to seeing where this partnership leads us all.
Definitely. Definitely. It's wonderful timing too.
Yes.
Because of there's a lot of need for love in this world.
Oh yeah. With the way the world is right now, we need love, we need acceptance, we need guidance.
And those that are in these kinds of situations, when they want out, it's not easy.
No. They are very much suctioned in, stuck in their situation, and they need a helping hand to get out, and that's what Hands of Ear is for.
So we're glad to be working with them more, and
yes. So yes. Alrighty. So now we are going to actually start doing ritual. We are going to be casting the circle and calling the corners. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to message us. We will try to answer your questions as soon as possible. Like if you wonder why we're doing something a certain way, we will gladly explain to you. So, you ready, dear?
I am ready.
I know it's going to be a tight fit.
Usually. Oops. Tight fit.
Alright. Let's call the corners. Hail, guardians of the Watchtower of the North. Element Earth, color green. We welcome you to our Litha ritual. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the east, element air, color yellow. We welcome you to our Litha ritual. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the south, element fire, color red. The time of Litha. We welcome you to this Litha ritual. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the west, element water, color blue. We welcome you to our Litha ritual. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. We really need a big space.
Wait. With the lighting of this candle, I invoke the gods and goddesses to join us this evening. We call on Ra, Egyptian god of the sun, king of the gods. Your power is at its highest. With your attendance, we ask that you bring your guidance, knowledge, insight, truth, warmth, and well-being. We welcome you to our Litha ritual. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call on Amun, creator god and solar patron deity of Thebes. We ask for your honored attendance and bestow upon us your insight, knowledge, light and love, solar magic, power, secrets, and warmth. We welcome you to our Litha ritual. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call on Odin, the All-Father. We celebrate you on this Father's Day weekend and this ritual celebrating the solstice and all the fathers around the world. We welcome you to our Litha ritual. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We ask that anyone that is joining us this evening to please invoke any gods or goddesses that you feel would be perfect to join us all this evening.
And nature.
And nature. Litha is when the sun is at the highest peak in the sky. We have reached the top of the hill, and now we begin our descent back towards darkness. By now, we have sown our crops, and we nurture and care for them until they are ready for the harvest in the fall. We cannot become lazy, but now is a perfect time to take a break from the hard work and enjoy the weather. As it's the official start to summer, what better way to celebrate Litha and usher in the season than to go outside and bask in the sun? Relax in your favorite outdoor chair, read a book, swim in your favorite watering hole. Most of all, enjoy your time with your loved ones. Is there anything you would like to add regarding Litha?
Well, I kind of got cut off by having the mic muted. And I covered these things in the message, but no one got to hear it.
Well, that's why I kind of, history of Litha.
Okay. Well, Litha is the longest day of the year and the shortest night of the year. The sun has entered 0 degrees Cancer, which is also 90 degrees solar ecliptic longitude. The traditions are widely varied between various paths, but many traditions overlap and survive to this day. Some activities include a balefire, which is a ritual bonfire. Dancing around and jumping over the fire is a common practice during Litha, as it is with other Sabbats. A Celtic tradition is to whisper a wish into a stone and circle a balefire 3 times clockwise while holding the stone and putting your intent into it. At the end of the 3rd time around, you toss the pebble into the balefire. Often one will ask for good health or fortune. Similarly, if you approach a spring or well from the east just before sunrise and circle around it clockwise 3 times, one can offer a silver coin or pin to the water. This is because the sun has entered Cancer, so it is a great time for working water magic as well. An English tradition says that if you sit up all night on Midsummer's Eve in a stone circle, you will see the Fae. But to be cautious, as they are notorious tricksters. One should wear their coat inside out and carry some rue flowers in their pocket for protection. If their danger becomes too great, simply follow a ley line to safety. And as mentioned, on Litha, we honor father gods, mother goddesses, pregnant goddesses, as well as sun gods and goddesses. And that's pretty much on
The history of
the history of what I covered in the message.
Okay.
So hey, people are still getting the info.
So it helps. Alrighty. So now, during this part of the ritual, we ask that anyone that has any blessing requests or magic work that needs to be done, please do so now. Message us in the chat. Private message us. Let us know you're even here. Just say hi. But we will give you all a few moments to send us the blessing requests and messages. If you can't think of anything right now, you're more than welcome to private message us at any time, and we will do magic work for you.
Definitely.
Oh, hey, it says you're watching.
Yeah, with our technical difficulties, that kind of messed up our stream pretty bad this week. This Litha. But we also have to be aware we are streaming on YouTube as well.
Yes.
Chat on YouTube has been disabled. So when we're mentioning chat, we're talking about it on our Facebook version of this video. We'll have an integrated solution soon. So last call on anyone joining for blessing requests. Since we had a kind of a technical hiccup and all that stuff going on, I'm pretty sure we're not going to get as much engagement while we're live. We'll get more engagement when
the replay.
Yeah.
And we do have about 1 hour until the watch party starts for the sunrise at Stonehenge. it is when the sun will actually rise up and align with the rocks at Stonehenge. So I am so excited for that. Speaking of Stonehenge, if you guys can see, which you guys cannot, I'll have to move the camera or just pick these up. Odin and I actually have 2 stones that are from the same quarry that the rocks from Stonehenge came from. I cannot tell. Hold on, there we go. Okay, I can see now. There we go. Maybe focus, maybe, I don't know. Okay. Well, anyways, we can always take pictures of these and show these off to everyone. But, yes, these stones that I have in my hand are from the exact same stone quarry that the rocks from Stonehenge came from.
So we have that incorporated in our magic this evening.
Yes.
Perfect time for it.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. Absolutely perfect time for us to do that.
Okay. Well, I don't think we have any other blessing requests.
No.
So we shall move forward.
Move forward, for sure.
General blessing.
Yes, the world needs one right now. Alright, so in place of doing blessing request, this evening we will do a generalized blessing. The world could definitely use one right now. And again, if you have any after stream, please get a hold of us and we will take care of your personal requests then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gods and goddesses, we ask that you please watch over the world. The world is full of sick, unhealthy people right now due to COVID. People are fighting for their lives. Please give them the strength and endurance to power through and survive this virus. There's a lot of hatred in this world as well. A lot of violence, police brutality, a lot of hurt.
Racism.
We need your guidance. We need your love. We need your light. But most of all, we need understanding so that we can all understand each other and we can all become one. But most of all, we must first start with understanding the trials and tribulations that our fellow brothers and sisters of color deal with every day. So we ask the gods and goddesses to please assist us in gaining that knowledge. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Alrighty. So now this is part of the fun part of ritual.
Oh, yeah.
There's that. This evening, our moon cake is actually honey cake. We will be placing the recipe up on our Witchy Kitchen page on the website. So please stay tuned for that recipe to go live. We just have a few more kinks to work out with the recipe because the recipe was in British and, you know, the other worldly measurements and not in the U.S. standard.
Imperial units.
Yes. So, with the United States being weird, we've got to accommodate for that. So we are still working on getting all the measurements proper for the recipe, but when we do, we will be posting the recipe at that point. For our drink this evening, we are doing our lovely lavender lemonade. The recipe for this is already on our Witchy Kitchen page, so you're more than welcome to go on the go on to sanctuaryphoenix.com, go to our witchy kitchen section, and the recipe is on there. All right. Oh yeah, you first.
May you never hunger.
May you never hunger. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
May you never thirst.
May you never thirst.
Now, if we were outside doing this ritual right now, we would probably offer a few crumbs of the cake and a pour of the drink back to Mother Earth.
Definitely.
As an offering. Unfortunately, we are inside of our apartment with carpeted floors, and that'd be a big no-no. That'd be gross. So.
And we would also have a fire outside.
Yeah. We have a candle.
Yeah.
And we have an incense puck, so.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of a
smoke and
fire.
fire, so.
Yeah. Well, as there's no other magic to be done at this moment, it has come time to start saying goodbye. Now at this moment, we are going to start farewelling the gods and goddesses that have joined us this evening, the gods that we invoked, as well as the gods and goddesses that we personally and you all have invoked as well this evening. So we are going to thank them in one giant thank you and bid them farewell.
Okay.
All right. Gods and goddesses who have joined us this evening for our Litha ritual, we thank you for the sun and the energy that you give us every day. We thank you, gods and goddesses, who also impart your wisdom and energy and powers onto us as well. We thank you for this evening, and we bid you farewell. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
All right. We are now going to bid farewell to the guardians of the watchtowers of the corners. We will be going clockwise or counterclockwise now. Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the west, element water, color blue. We thank you for joining us this evening for our Litha ritual. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the south, element fire, color red, direction of the Litha gods and goddesses. We thank you for joining us this Litha ritual. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the east, element air, color yellow. We thank you for joining us this Litha ritual. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the north, element earth, color green. We thank you for joining us this Litha ritual. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Okay. All right. can't see it because we're brushing with our feet, but we're opening the protective circle that we cast at the beginning with the salt and the water. That helps protect us from any outside magic that should try to come in and be mischievous during our ritual. May the circle be open, but unbroken. May the love of the gods and goddesses and spirits be ever in your hearts. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
All right. Well, everyone, I am glad we finally got to pull off the Litha ritual. It's been quite a roller coaster for us to get here.
And we had our little hiccups and...
Yes. But we made it through. As we've said throughout the video, we will work on getting several items up onto the pages and websites and whatnot so that people have access to them. Again, blessing requests, send them personally to Odin or I, or to the page. Send a message to the page as well, because we both get access to those. Any questions regarding paganism or a path or a certain item, you may also get a hold of us for that as well. We look forward to seeing everybody again. I think the next ritual we will be doing will be Lugnasad.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens between now and then, we may do another live stream. We may not. We do not know. But we will have to wait and see what happens. And if so, we will post an event onto Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So
hopefully we'll be a little more on top of things.
Yeah. We plan on starting to actually prepare for Lugnasad starting probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
We might take a day off. Might. Because tomorrow is technical Father's Day, so even though we celebrated today, we might actually just take tomorrow off and just be like, you know what? We'll start planning on Monday. It's the start of the week. So.
Right. And hopefully we could be on time. So we had everything scheduled, but we ran a little behind. And when I went to go plug into all the things that we had scheduled, it gave us timeout warnings.
Yeah.
So
Facebook was a bit of a pain tonight.
And so was YouTube.
So was YouTube.
So I had to, in a pinch, rebuild the streams. So.
Yes. But we got it working, and that's what counts.
All right.
So, all right, everyone. We've had a wonderful evening tonight. We will see everyone in the watch party for the sunrise at Stonehenge. And we hope everyone has a wonderful Litha, however you may celebrate it. You ready, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess, without further ado, may the gods and goddesses bless our home, our friends and family, and this stream. Blessed be. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Son of a...
Sketch.
I'm getting right to fixing and everything.
You're going to get right to fixing it and to also cutting the stream?
Yeah. Cutting the stream, then fixing.
Well,
Yeah, you know.